if you pay attention to that and pay attention to the videos and really understand supply and demand and really understand how the market moves, you're going to understand how the market makers move the market. Okay, it's the biggest. It's something you really got that concept you really got to understand. People. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Future Trading with Mike. Today is September the 2nd. Yes, it is. It is September the 2nd, Friday morning. Market hasn't quite opened up yet, but I wanted to go ahead and start rocking and rolling this morning because we are moving into a holiday weekend here in the U.S., which is Labor Day weekend. That will give lots of people the downtime to kind of, do some things, whether it's spend time with the family, maybe you're taking a quick vacation, or, maybe you just need to kind of, this provides you the opportunity to do some things around the house or in the yard or whatever you need to take care of, okay? But outside of that, I wanted to say thank you to everyone who's currently subscribed to the channel. As well, if you're a newcomer, thank you for watching the video today. However you came across today's the video today, I am a price action trader. I trade basically surrounding supply and demand zones, and I use a certain strategy, which is a very simple strategy that I use to trade each day, and it's basically pure rejections and based off rejections but there is kind of a step-by-step process that I go through before I get to the point where I actually take a trade. So, but it's my trade strategy I actually use is pretty simplistic. So, stay tuned. Watch the video today. This is my live recorded session where I'm trading the Emini S&P 500, which is the major derivative, or which is a derivative of the major index, the S&P 500, I should say. But yes, if you are a newcomer, thank you for doing so, and hopefully we can gain you as a loyal subscriber here to the channel. And all you have to do is click on that subscribe button. It's free of charge, and click on the bell icon, which is next to this the subscribe button, so that you never miss one of the uploads here on the channel, guys. Kind of rushing through things because I kind of want to shorten the length of the videos, maybe a slight bit. And I know that the market's going to open up here soon, and plus I want to talk about something. So, because I'm going to kind of probably mix a topic and, with the live recorded session here. But yes, if you're a newcomer, thank you for watching this morning. For everyone who's currently subscribed, you guys are here for a reason, and I already know that because you find value in the content, and the channel continues to grow. And we have a great Discord community as well. If you're interested, this is your first time viewing today. If it's not your first time viewing, but you kind of view some of the videos, daily or whatever the case is, or from time to time, we have a great Discord community. I think right now we're approaching 270 members in the community. But what is it? It's free of charge. You can find the link down in the description portion of this video. Join it. We are future traders where we all come together, collective minds. We talk about the markets. We converse each morning. And just basically talk about levels and zones of interest that we may be looking to trade. So it's just one fellow trader helping another fellow trader out, and it's a great community. So if you're interested in joining, find the link down in the description portion of the video. Click on the link, invite yourself in, and that is it. Okay. As well, if you're interested in joining the one of the membership tiers here, going through YouTube, all you have to do is click on join on the home page on the Futures Trading with Mike channel, or on any video on the channel. Click join. You can join either one of the two tiers. For price of a cup of coffee, you get so much value and content, especially if you join, as an elite channel member. Because as an elite channel member, you get everything that's in the first tier, which is that's the loyal channel supporter tier. With that tier, which is the first tier, it's $4.99. Basically, what you get the emojis, you get the loyalty badges, you get the correspondence to reply comments a lot quicker, meaning that it jumps up to the top tier of the comment section to where I see your comments a lot quicker than someone who's not signed up. But with the elite channel members, that's the second tier, $6.99. And basically what you get is $6.99 monthly. And basically what you get is everything in the first tier, plus you get a member shout. You get a member shout out where I shout all new members out in the video or next video to follow, as well as you get the exclusive video content. Okay, that is the major bonus perk there. It's content that I do not post to the public. It is my trade breakdown. So what I do is I go through a thorough breakdown of my trades. Not every day, but because I'm recording so much content, I have a lot of things going on in my life, and I'm making these videos and on Discord, and just so much stuff going on, and trying to interact with the community as a whole, and making these videos and trying to push them out each day. But yes, the exclusive video content, it comes a couple of days a week, and what I basically do is talk about, or I'll go through my trade breakdowns, I'll go through my trades, break them down, give you the inside view. I'm not gonna say peek, but you get the full access, turnkey access to where I talk about the trades and break the trades down to kind of make it more simple, so you understand why I took the trades. Okay, and I think that helps a lot of people out, because I'm receiving a lot of good comment behind that where people are stating that the trade breakdowns are phenomenal. They help me out. It's like, and it don't take long. Eventually, like in a matter of time, it's like, boom, you understand it. So, but it's hard to train an old dog new tricks, whatever the case is. If you guys ever heard that saying, so yeah, it is what it is. And that in itself, is trying to get someone to understand maybe the way you trade. Or it takes a while, because I struggled with that from when I first started trading. Was I started learning certain things and stuck with them, and was just like, you ever had like a junk pile to where it's like, you start having things stack up, and it's like you want to keep it to yourself, or you want to keep it because you think it's going to work for you, and you just want to take that and maybe mix it with something else and come up with this holy grail concoction that works for you. Kind of the same thing when it comes to trading. It's like, it's hard to let things go that you learn to kind of start fresh. And that's even probably in your job life sometimes, when you not say jump, but when you go from maybe, you're starting a new career or starting in a new job, and you're taking what maybe you learned from another job and trying to carry it forward. And sometimes that doesn't work. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you have to start fresh because you're working for a new company and it's a new way or a new strategy or a new business tactic that they use. So whatever the case is, that's just how it is when it comes to trading in general. But yes, I wanted to talk about a certain topic today, which I will be talking about here in a second. But yeah, if you're interested in joining the membership program, like I said, it's full trade breakdowns with the elite channel members. If you become an elite channel member, you get the full trade breakdowns, and I appreciate everyone who's really sending comments and really expressing their thoughts about it, and let me know that, man, hey, the trade breakdown videos are phenomenal. They truly work for me, and I appreciate you. They appreciate me doing that. I mean, and I'm breaking my trades down. Like, something that most people don't do is actually go into detail in the trades, and you see me actually make the trades as through these live recorded sessions. You can watch me live trade as well through my live recorded sessions here, as well as if you join the elite channel membership. All you do is click on the join button, find it, like I said, on the homepage or any video. You get that breakdown. So seeing the two, hearing the two, it starts to build that or put that puzzle together, and then it eventually clicks in someone's mind. So I thank everyone who's commenting saying the trade breakdowns work, and it's all the individuals who have signed up for the elite channel membership. So appreciate you guys for doing that. And the value that you get out of that for such a minimal price it's just my way of giving back to you guys, and thanking you guys for the support. Okay, so thank you for supporting the channel. If you are joining either one of the tiers, so I appreciate that. So, and hopefully more people will come. More people will actually join in and take advantage of the membership program. Either one of them, but exclusively if you want to join the elite channel member, that's where you get the most bang for your buck in a sense. And you're supporting the channel as well. I mean, supporting me putting the content out there, spending time is money, breaking things down, and $6.99 versus you making a few $1,000s a month is, you can't even compare the two. So thank you guys for joining. Okay, but yeah, let's go ahead and the market's going to open up here in about 4 or 5 minutes here. So let's go ahead, and I just want to talk about basically building self-confidence. Is the key to really making more money in the markets, right? Okay, it really is. You have to be confident. Build self-confidence in yourself if you want to profit and make money in the markets. Okay, people, especially a lot of people who are learning, they go back and look at the charts, they're marking off areas on the charts, and they see these big moves, whatever the case is. And, that's in hindsight, going back and reflecting on the charts and looking at, a possibility of an entry where you could have taken or whatever the case is, and then marking it up, and then trying to replicate and follow that same setup. One thing you got to understand about the markets are always changing, and that move or that setup you saw, it may not be the same setup tomorrow. It may not be the same setup next week, whatever the case is. But the key to be able to trade correctly is having a solid strategy in place, okay, that works day in and day out, regardless of the fact. You guys see me each and every day. I try to use this. I'm primarily 98% of the time using same strategy that I use, top-down approach, using multiple confluence from charts, by pairing my charts up together, whatever the case is. But it's a top-down approach surrounding or using off of supply and demand. Now, you may be a straight support and resistance trader, and there's differences between, some people will try to argue this, supply or demand, or whatever the case is it could be just the same as support and resistance. Yeah, it could be. It depends on how you look at it, whatever the case is. But if you are experienced enough trader and you really know what supply is, you really know what demand is, then you're going to fully understand what I'm talking about, okay? Because, yes, those areas could be strong areas of support, strong areas of supply, but there's so much more than just support and resistance. There are areas where, like I talk about in my videos, major movements, major areas where the market is starting to, where a lot of selling took place at, a lot of buying took place at. If you pay attention to that and pay attention to the videos and really understand supply and demand and really understand how the market moves, you're going to understand how the market makers move the market, okay? It's something you really got, that concept you really got to understand. People trade differently across the board, okay? But one thing you have to always understand is, like I said, is that the market is going to evolve. It's going to do something. It's never going to do the same thing. Every once in a while, you may see the same kind of setup that may take place, whatever the case is. But the market is live. It's doing something different all the time. And if you got a consistent strategy that you can go back and backtest and backtest and backtest and backtest, and that strategy that you got that actually works, that allows you to be able to profit the market, and you, as you're backtesting, you're seeing so many different areas, or setups in the market you're looking for, and it works. Guess what? That's going to build confidence. It's going to build confidence in the fact that now you've put together a solid strategy. A strategy is like putting together a puzzle. It takes time to develop. It's like stirring up a recipe that you can actually, that's something that in the market that actually works, okay? It may not work 100% of the time. Nothing is 100%, all the time. There are things, some factors in the market that we just can't control. But the biggest way to make money in the market and to build self-confidence is to have a solid strategy that works day in and day out. Will you be 100% each and every day? You could be, okay? That doesn't mean you may not have, take on a few ticks loss or have a losing trade. You get back into the market, trade that next setup using the same strategy. If that look, the thing about it is this here. It's all about win to loss ratio, your percentage of wins versus the percentage of losses, and that percentage altogether should be high in comparison to, you should have a good win to loss ratio, win to loss ratio. That percentage should be pretty high, whatever the case is. Consistently doing that each and every day is going to help build self-confidence. Is it not? It is. It's going to make you understand and feel good about the strategy you have in place. And there's no reason outside of that to deviate ever. Just because you have a losing day in the market the next day, which you guys know that I have a certain saying. It's all about being green and not, being green each day and not being in the red. You can do that. I honestly, and I know for a fact, I do it each and every day. Did I ever have losing days in the past? Of course I did. But it wasn't until I had a solid strategy in place to where I was consistent each day, making money in the market every day. Now, do I make this? Do I have a set goal? Sure, I try to accomplish a set goal. When it comes to it, I try to take the money piece away from it and think more about points or ticks, whatever the case is. Because when you start talking, it's something about money. It's something about that almighty dollar symbol that actually gets people caught up. It gets their mind. I don't know. Fear. I think it really starts controlling. The whole fear and greed thing that takes place when it comes to psychology, messing with the mind. Money messes with the mind. Money messes with people in general. And you can't chase the market. You can't chase money in the market. You trade based on strategy. It's like playing a game of chess, okay? You play based on strategy. You have an opponent that's right in front of you. That chart is right in front of you. Guess what? On the other end of that, there are, there's hundreds of billions of dollars that are pushed through the markets every day. And guess what? There are people that control that money, okay? And we talk about those people in the videos, or I talk about the people in those videos. The key to trading and the key to build self-confidence and is to have that strategy that where you can outbeat that component. Meaning I'm not saying trying to, when I say outbeat the component, I'm gonna say it like this: trade with them, okay? Because there's no way to outdo them. There's no way to outcompete that opponent. Meaning, like you're doing a lap race, swimming or something like that, or a bike race, or NASCAR race. You're trying to get it. You're trying to outbeat the competition, whatever the case is. Get to the front. Here is totally different when it comes to trading. You want to be in that same space with the market makers, the ones, the people, those individuals, those traders who are actually pushing and pulling the market. Because we as retail traders don't have that kind of capital to make the market move. We're just trying to grab on to the coattail and strategically move with the market, with how they're moving, okay? It's still a game of chess. So instead of trying to outbeat we're trying to outsmart our opponent in a sense, when it comes to trading each day. Why? Because we're trying to outsmart the market by trading with them and not really against it, if you understand that. So yeah, we're trying to move with our opponent, guys. We're not trying to move against the opponent, because that's when you lose money here. We want to move with the opponent, okay? Because it's their goal. Now, it is their goal to do the opposite. It is their goal to take our money. So to them, yeah, we are the opponent. We're the competition in a sense, and they want our money. So they're going to strategically move to take our money, but we have to understand how they move and trade with them if we want to make money in this market. Hopefully that makes sense, guys. Hopefully I said it the right way. But yeah, about building self-confidence. When you got that good strategy that you formulated and you found that it works in the market, don't go off and deviate and start piecing more things together that may to where you may think that it may help you even more. I've done that in the past, and I had to quickly cut it off, because guess what? Tweaked it a little more, thinking that was going to help me out, and then it didn't work. Now, I'm not saying that you always want to kind of perfect things, and we always trying to make things work a little differently, because the market is evolving. You may have to tweak your strategy a little bit, when the market is not doing exactly what it wants to, what you want it to do, or you see it doing, I should say, because you can't control the market. But, you have to kind of change the way you actually trade sometimes, because the market's always doing something different. But the key to it is always consistently stick with the strategy that you have, okay? And, I see so many people that I see people go back and back. I guess they call themselves back testing and looking at the chart and saying, "Oh, there's a great setup here. Here's a strategy that you can use, whatever the case is." That may have been yesterday. That may have been the day before. That don't mean it's going to work tomorrow, or whatever the case is, And you ask them, are you profitable trading that way each and every day? Are you profitable trading that same setup each and every day? And a lot of times they'll say, not really, some days I'm able to catch a big move, some days and then I get a trade like the same trade like that, or same trade setup, and I'll lose money. Okay, it's like, or they break even, or whatever the case is. That's when you know that someone is not trading correctly. They're chasing and going back and looking at the market, and it's a wonder scenario is what I call it, in a sense, because, I wondered if I could have taken that trade yesterday, and it was a nice setup. And if the market's going to give me that same setup tomorrow, I'm going to take it. And it may not work the next day. So, nothing wrong with backtesting and looking, but backtest based on a strategy that you actually use and stick with that strategy. And backtest only that strategy. Just don't go back and start looking at like certain movements in the market, whatever the case is, and just kind of, formulating a kind of a strategy just based upon what the actual market did yesterday. You got to have a solid strategy that's in place that works each and every day. I'm not saying it's going to work 100% of the time, but if it works 90% of the time, 80% of the time, 85% of the time, or whatever the case is, I would probably want to stick with that strategy, especially if you backtested multiple months. going back, then it's probably, something that you may want to kind of stick with and maybe just tweak it a little more to where you start to see, okay, my strategy now was at 80%, now I'm at 85%, and just keep on doing that until you start, I guess building more consistency, building more confidence in yourself. Now, yeah, there's some people that get lucky. They say, oh, I caught a big move today based on this particular setup, and that can be luck, and that's what I was just talking about before. Pure luck, because you ask those individuals, how consistent they are, how profitable they are daily or weekly, whatever the case is, and they'll say, oh, I broke even. That's not good. That's not good. When you should be making money every single day. So self-confidence and being consistent, they come together, okay? Because you have to build self-confidence in yourself. You have to build self-confidence in knowing you got a solid strategy that works, each and every day for you to be able to profit. Like, again, I'm saying, not saying that you're not going to have a losing trade, but you pick it from that, and then you're able to use that same strategy to make your money back and then make more money, right? Okay, and profit in the market. Because your opponent, again, is the market makers, the institutions. They're there to kind of to fool you, right? But you want to move like them so you can make money. So to me, it's every day it's a new game for me, and that's the thrill that I love behind it, because the market's always doing something different, trying to fool me or whatever the case is. So it's a joyful ride for me, using something that I built or put together, a simple strategy that works for me each and every day. I stick with it. I can make money that way. You hear a lot of people say that, I see so many people that try to impress or bring upon the idea of, hey guys, take a look at this. If you were taking this trade here, it would have made you so much money yesterday or the day before trading a particular setup. I don't trade based on looking at what the market did yesterday and looking at that same setup if it comes across the week before, whatever the case is. It's all about having a strategy and using that strategy to back test to see if it's going to work against certain setups that happen or certain movements that happen in the market. Because a movement that happened yesterday or a setup that happened yesterday, that same movement or the same setup the next day, you may have caught it yesterday and did okay, all right, but tomorrow it may not work the same way. I don't trade based on like just based pure on looking at certain setups in the market. You have to have a strategy in place to trade certain setups, and that's the key to consistency. And consistency helps build self-confidence in the long run. And confidence is something that you can't teach someone, okay? That all comes from you taking the course or path to become a great trader is what builds self-confidence in a person. Luck is luck. There's a difference there. You may have got lucky yesterday and lucky today, or have luck today and did okay in the market. But you know what? The key to, or the true telltale of a really good trader is someone who's consistent each and every day, profiting each and every day consistently, not for 1 day, not for 2 days, not for 3 days, not for a week. I'll say if you're consistent for a month straight, 2 months straight, then you know that what you have built, that strategy that you have formulated, devised, put together, and back tested against multiple setups, and you're making money using it, then you are well on your way to becoming a profitable trader, okay? It's a difference of someone who has self-confidence and is consistent versus someone who has pure luck and they scored 10 points on a move yesterday or the day before, or the next day and the following day they're in the red, okay? Breaking even. Oh, I'm just a break-even trader, whatever the case is. That doesn't work, guys. It's not cutting the mustard. You have to be consistent each and every day. And I'm not here to bash anyone, but I'm here to let you know the pure facts, the pure truth. If you really want to make it in this business here, you got to be consistent each and every day, and you've got to devise kind of your own strategy, or whatever the case is. Not to say that some people mirror people's strategies, or maybe even use a strategy that they actually have or use, whatever. Nothing wrong with that, but maybe put a little twist to it yourself to make it your own. That's the key in a sense. So. Because like I just said, as traders, we are trying to, we learn and become and evolve to become better traders each and every day. So it is what it is. So just build self-confidence in yourself by setting up a platform or through the process of learning, okay? and never stop learning. Okay, continue to learn. I learn each and every day. I'm constantly watching. I watch other people trading, whatever the case is. Okay, but I don't take what they're showing me and try to add to my strategy, and then I start mixing things up and making a mess of how I trade. I stick to my own trading plan. There's nothing wrong with maybe looking at the way someone else trades. But I don't know. The thing about it is are they consistent each day? You don't know. You really don't know. So that's why I kind of put these videos out here, because I want people to be able to see, that through my trading, the way I trade, I'm consistent each and every day. And I guess through the responses that I receive, I'm getting good feedback, and it just it's a learning process for people to really be able to learn something new. It takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. But anyways, I think I beat that to death. So that is the key if you want to make more money in trading. The key is to build self-confidence, which helps build consistency and profitability. Okay, so let's move on to today's trading session. I think I beat that one to death. So let's see. Hopefully you guys can take something away from what I just said. All right, it's about 9:55 my time right now, Eastern time, and the market is open. And you guys know that I typically wait 20-25 minutes after the market to start trading, on my end at least. Let's see. Okay, so take a look at the 60 range first, which is my higher time frame. All right, looks like we came down here. I mentioned this. Well, let's see here. Yesterday, let's see. Let's see. All right. Okay, I didn't trade in the morning yesterday, guys. I traded in the afternoon session, and I'm looking what the market has done. Last couple of days, we saw we've had this flush to the downside, price making lower lows and lower highs, and it looks like we come down and we bounced. Let's see here. Yeah, it looks like we bounced off of this area of resistance, missing the support right here yesterday around, I guess, 3904 area. And since then, if you look at things, we've been pushing to the upside, broke structure right here. Take this away. Let me see here. Yeah, to the upside here. So we're making these higher highs and higher lows, and it also broke structure right here as well. So right now we're kind of in a channel to the upside. But if you look, I would probably be trading with maybe a bias to the upside, right? Well, I'm not saying right now, but you can trade to the upside and looking at how what the market's doing, market structure right now. Even though we got these lower lows and lower highs, price from around from the mid of August until pretty much the beginning of September, which was just yesterday, the market's moving to the downside. But right now we got these structure breaks to the upside, price making higher highs and higher lows. So, the way I actually trade is in looking at the channel right here. We could potentially even get a bounce right here where price is at right now. It could be rejection in this area right here and price push higher. But we have to be careful because we do have price bumping up against a major area of resistance in a sense right here. This is actually an area of supply. So we have to be careful right now because price could actually start breaking structure back down to the downside. So this could just be, a pullback here to push lower. So this is where I like to, like I said, use a top-down approach. Higher time frames telling me right now we got a structure break to the upside, maybe possibly on a pullback go long, but you have to pay close attention to what the market is doing when it pulls back to certain areas. So I'm gonna look at my 12 range chart. That's just my anchor chart right now. I do see that we're moving sideways, so I'm going to kind of stand down at this moment. We have the VPOC sitting up here. So I'm just going to kind of rest and see what the market's going to end up or try to attempt to do. So right at the opening, we came up and we pushed higher to make this new high sitting up here, which is, today's high right up here at 4409. And now we're kind of pulling back here. So we could push higher, or we could start breaking structure back to the downside. And like I said, this could just be a pullback to break lower. Break lower. Okay, to break lower. So we'll see. Or is it just going to, do this? Made this low here. This is support down here. pushed up, pulled back, made a high here in a sense. So far it's a lower high, just to kind of maybe do something like this. Let's see. You know, pull back and push higher, make another high here. So swing to the upside, taking out structure. Okay, so we'll see. We'll see what it actually does. Get rid of these lines here. Come on. It's rotating in this area, building volume down here at the bottom. Moving sideways right now. Going long. $80.50. Come on, baby. All right, got filled there. All right, went long. First trade. Okay, so the first trade picked up 13 ticks right there. Let's see. Okay. Looking to see what the market is doing here. So the projection here at the bottom. Price, as it was pushing higher, like I said, making these higher highs and higher lows, it pulls back. Area right here. Okay. It already tested that area once. There's a high here, pulls back, higher high, pulls back, tested this area, broke higher, come back down, test this area again. So rejection right here, you can see it form on the 4 range and on the 12 range. So went long there for 13 quick ticks. Okay, I'm long. I'm looking to take the long. 94. Market can't pull back here, but I'm looking to try to take it back up to the V-pot. Come on. Push up. I can pull back. But I'm going to hold this trade to the V-pot. Right around it. Come on. There we go. Come on. All right, got filled. All right, like I said, taking it back to the V-pot. All right. Second trade. All right, so the question is now what is it going to do? So this might be just a pullback to push higher, okay? This is a high right here, okay? Up here, off the 60 range. You can see it here on the 12 range. So that trade there picked up 22 ticks on that trade right there, okay? Okay, so I'm up 35 ticks right now. Let's see. All right, let's see what the market is trying to do here. Approaching back up to the highs. It's actually moving sideways. It's in a wedge right now. Made a high here, a low here. It's trading in a wedge right now, so be careful. Okay. Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. I don't think it's I'm not sure yet. It's in a wedge right now, so I'm gonna hold off on this until we're so close to the B pot until I get some clearer direction on this. Yeah, let's see. I don't feel okay. All right. I don't feel like it's done yet. Run it, move it. Okay. No, let's see. I don't think it's done yet. I really don't think it's done yet. Moving to the upside here. Let's see here. All right, I'm long. Come on. I'm long early. Should have waited here. Okay, come on, push up. Let's do something like this. Come on, baby. Push up. Bring this down one tick. Should clear this area now and come up to this area up here. Right here. One tick away. Come on. There we go. Got filled. All right, great. All right. All right. So let's see. All right, that was 19 ticks right there. So I'm up. Pull my thing up. Let's see. 54 ticks right now. Okay. Let's see. And that was price. Price was on a wedge right here, but it was also breaking. Moving back up to the upside here. It was had a. This was a high here, a higher. Excuse me, not a higher low, but actually actually made a low right here on its way back up to the upside here. So because it broke, let's see, yeah, it broke this low right here, but pushed up, pulled back to break higher. What it was doing when it was breaking higher, okay, if you look at the micro swings, okay, off the 4-range chart, it was, as it made this high right here, it was starting to break back into structure here, okay, broke up, pulled back, broke higher, okay, so it started breaking back into this structure here. When it did that, you saw the significant pullback here. And when I was looking for a price to reject around this area here at 95, because if you look at the 12 range, this here was a push up, pull back, push higher, pull back, right here, where it was taking out structure over here. All right, so this was an area of a small area of demand moving to the upside there, okay? All right, so price rejected right there, and let's see, I'm trying to pay attention to what the market's doing here because it may not be. Let's see. It's probably done. It's going towards the highs now, so yeah. Okay, so my trade was good. Okay, so yeah, pull back on the rejection right here. Small area demand sitting right here. I saw the rejection, and you can go long. I was a little late on the long, but there was a long right here, but also got to be mindful because you have highs sitting right here. But I saw what price was trying to do even on the 4 range. It was trying to, when it took out this area right here, pushed up, took this out here, pulled back, demand sitting right here. Pretty much the moment that it broke here to the upside, you can go long pretty much and take it back up here to the highs, or you know, and definitely back up to the next little micro level, which was right here. So and that's what I did. Okay, so hopefully you guys kind of understand that trade there. But it's all surrounding, you know, simple supply and demand and looking for the rejection on a pullback. Okay. Okay, let's see. Yep. Along 725. Oops. I'll put it right here. I'm gonna scalp right quick. Try to get this long up to the top. Not yet. I hit my profit target. It bounced off, didn't it? I don't think it's done yet, though. I don't think she's done yet. I think she's going to push a little bit higher here. Come on. First contract, second contract out. Okay, there we go. Back up to the tops right there. All right. All right. Saw price breaking higher, breaking back into this swing right here, the structure right here. Okay. Pushed up, pulled back, broke into the structure right here. Okay. Pulled back, rejected a push and take out this level right here. This is a pullback, rotation right here. Broke back, green candle to the upside, continuation long. Okay. Back up to this area right here. So this was, again, a pullback trade. Small area right here. Price breaking into structure, breaking into it, pulling back, rejection, go long. And let's see. 54 now, but that trade there was 9 ticks. I'm up 63 ticks right now. Price is breaking higher. We got a new high on the day. Looking at market, making new highs now. So what can she do? We still have, you know, this area up here, resistance setting right here. So price can still reject this area here. But yeah, we do got new highs on our day for today. Let's see. Trying to see what the market's doing. Huh. Going short. Come on. Hold on a second. Yeah, I need to be careful here. Yeah, let me take this trade out. I don't like what I'm seeing here. Yeah, I'm going to take this out right here. Price hasn't broke an area I want to see it break, so I'm going to take out. Come on. I'm going to take out here and wait to see what happens. Come on. There we go. Wait to see what the price is going to do here. All right, I'm short. There we go. Okay, taking out, back here into the low, this little swing right here, this little swing right here. Bottom of this little swing on the 12 range. So just scalping there for a few ticks. Just a little lower. Yeah. Gonna wait it out right here. Well, that was a short, but it happened so quick, couldn't even catch it. Ah. Yeah, that was a short. Missed that opportunity there. Yep. Missed that opportunity. It's all good. That was definitely a short. Missed it. Okay. All right. Let's see. Price can balance here though. Had high here, low, and a higher highs up here. Broke structure. On the way up, pull back. It could reject. Pull back up to this area up here around maybe around 44,006. But it have to be a quick move or a quick entry if we take that. We'll see a price. It's rotating right here, but it can push lower though. We'll see. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. Maybe my last trade. I may try to get in one more trade here. Going for a long. Quick long entry. Come on. I bounced off my first contract. Don't think it's quite done yet, though. There we go. There we go. All right, good to go. All right, so I'm gonna wrap up to my entry. That's not my entry. I'm gonna wrap up my session today, guys. Appreciate everyone tuning in. And if you're trading, please be safe in the market and have a great Labor Day weekend. And I'll see you guys rocking and rolling next week on Tuesday. Take care and have a good one.